we go.
Morning. Morning. How are we doing today?
Good, how are you?
Not too bad. I guess Titus didn't inform me he wasn't gonna be here, but I hope everything's doing all right.
Going to sit down.
All right, so, Titus is, what happened? I was here to meet with him.
Well, he decided not to come to work today.
Not feeling well, or just kind of,
Who gives a shit?
I agree with that sentiment. Well, so I guess we'll kind of touch ground with what we established in our last meeting.
Okay.
So my name is Jake Korinek. I'm with Waterworks Plumbing Supply here in Kearney. I'm an outside sales representative, and you guys are at the Veterans Home looking to add some new rooms to the area, kind of split them up. So you're going to be adding some more plumbing, some toilets, stuff like that, to kind of give everybody their own separate spaces. Kais said that you're looking at roughly 600 square feet of work. So the building's 2 years old, so obviously you're not going to need to be updating anything, so it's all going to be new product. You said you guys want to be doing this quickly. With
Roughing starts in 2 weeks.
yes. So, and he said he also made it a very important thing to say that with COVID and everything, he wants everybody to be.
Yeah, we're on condensed time table.
Yep. So you want to get everybody in and out. So I think, so what is it that, with your current supplier, what kind of has made you steer towards looking for somebody else?
To be honest, nothing. My current supplier is my brother-in-law, and so you're gonna have to come in here with a hell of a sales pitch.
All right. So I think what we like to say at Waterworks is, we're kind of that every needs in the plumbing industry. Okay, so we're supplying you your toilets, we're supplying you your sinks, your showers, your tubs, stuff like that. A lot of the things that we look to do is we like customer appreciation is a big deal for us. We like to make sure our customers are happy, and so because of that we take pride in being knowledgeable about the products that we have. Some of the value-added services that we do like to incorporate in is we have a quick turnaround on quotes. So like I said, you guys are on a time crunch, so we want to be able to bust those quotes up quick, get those back to you as quick as we can. We like to physically sit down with our customers. Obviously, that's kind of difficult right now, but we like to get to know them on a first-name basis, touch ground with them. And then, so I think one of the biggest things is we offer a free delivery. So there's no extra charge fee for that. We also we hold all your stock, so anything you would order that can be held in our warehouse indefinitely. As long as you have need of those, you can buy in bulk, and you can just kind of pick at those as you go. But you don't have to worry about like holding fees or anything like that, or be rushed to get things in. We will hold those for you. We have a designated spot for those products. We also have we can do special order items. So anything that we do not have in stock, if you have something that particularly catches your eye, you can tell us that, and we'll get ourselves that product. We'll order it in for you and bring that into the store.
What is that charge?
For special order items, that is no extra charge to you.
The minimum?
For us, there is a $100 minimum on stuff like the product that you need right now. It's like we have what we call the ASAP items. So what that means is if we do not have the product in at the time and you need it before we get our shipments in on Tuesdays, you can call into us and we will be able to get that into our manufacturers. We'll have that brought in. That is no extra charge to you, but it is a $100 minimum for us to order from them like that. So if you have like any other items that might come to mind that you might also need as well, that's not special order, just kind of something, some extra fittings or something like that, you can tack that on as well, but that is no extra cost to you. And let's see. And I do believe We also like to talk about, or sit with our customers and talk about commodity pricing. So like PVC, we like to sit down, we like to be transparent with our customers. So with PVC, um, the prices on that going up. So we like to sit down with our customers and explain to them, hey, this is going to be a good time to buy, or a good time to stay away from that until prices go down.
So we're in the construction industry. So we don't get to play commodities very easily. And the reason for that is when we start a project, we finish the project. We don't get to play the game of I'm going to buy this much PEX because it's cheap today, and I'm going to buy this much PVC because it's cheap today, or I can't buy this. I still have a home, or I still have a building that's got to get finished.
Right.
So I need you to guarantee me in some manner that we won't be above market pricing at any point.
No, so like I said, we're 100% about transparency. So you will be given a special pricing for you and for your projects that you have going on. And those will be below market price if we end up, going into business, because we do want to do long-term business. We like to stay in touch with you. So if we bring you in as a customer, we would like to, have that special pricing for you. If there is somehow, an increase in those pricings, we will notify you that this is what's going on.
So explain to me the value that you bring to the table as a current supplier won't. Okay.
So I believe it has to do with knowledgeable and customer satisfaction. So with all of those different things, so we may even have prices that, your brother-in-law, I'm assuming he's pretty good at deals.
Well, to be honest, I don't know. I've never compared.
Never compared. So I think where we step away from the rest of the pack is with all those satisfactory, all those value addeds that I've talked about, with the free delivery, free holding of items. You can, at any point in time, if an item, we're holding it for you and you just don't need it anymore, all you have to do is say, hey, we don't need that, or you send it right back to us. You have too much, send it right back to us. We're giving that right back to you.
I don't want to create a point of contention here, but to me, that doesn't add a lot of value. To me, when I call and say I need a toilet, the toilet better damn well show up.
Right.
I don't need you to hold it somewhere. I don't need you to baby me and put it over here in the corner. I need that toilet to show up on the job site. So we're talking about delivery in one-off items such as that. Inevitably, every job, we'll get a plumber out there and he's 4 fittings short, or he's mounting a sink and forgot the silicone, some dumb shit like that.
Right.
What does it take to have your supply in my spot? How long is that delivery time?
So, all it takes is one phone call and it's same day. So if you, like I said, if you have something that needs to be done right away, we have 5 delivery guys that are out and about. I myself will be delivering it to you within the city of Fort Dodge. I can come do it if I absolutely need to. However, we do have a fleet of 5 delivery trucks that do deliveries around town. And what we can do is when you need that stuff like that, it can be put on priority. And it is guaranteed, especially because you are within Kearney as well as us, it is guaranteed same day.
Same day or same hour?
Well, I wouldn't say same hour. It depends on the need. We like to balance out. We want to make sure that everybody has a good point in our lineup of deliveries. So if it is something that is needed within that hour, then absolutely we can put you as a priority customer and have that delivered.
Well, paint a picture for you. We got a plumber. He's sitting there waiting for product, waiting for parts, because he forgot to pick up a couple of things. It's not his fault. It is his fault, but for the bottom line, it's not his fault, because I'm paying him $120 an hour to sit there with his tools put away.
Right.
Or his thumb somewhere. So I need it within an hour.
Right.
If you can guarantee me that you can have that product in my hands in an hour, then we can have a conversation.
Right. Yeah, and I think that is a very viable option. because, like I said, we do a priority system there. And so if that is definitely something that you need, you will be put at top priority.
Explain priority system, because priority system sounds to me like a first in, first out model.
No, so our priority system is based on the desired or the need for that product at that time. So, you call and you say, I need this right now. Whereas, maybe somebody else was there, had that, but they don't technically need it at that point. You will be bumped up. So like on our on-fleet system, which is what we use to keep track of all of our deliveries. So you'll be set up as the first delivery instead of, having you, and then the routes will get adjusted depending on the priority. So if you're high priority, you're going to be like the first person on that route, and then we will conform to basically how this priority is set up.
What's the value of your inventory that you keep on the shelf today?
I could not tell you right offhand, but I can get it.
In the SKUs, in SKU count, within plumbing, you got a ton of fittings, you got a ton of this, you got a ton of that. So I need to feel comfortable that you have the parts that I need on the shelf all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So that comes down to a very logical question: what is your inventory value? You can't tell me that. I'll need you to get back to me with that.
Okay.
Obviously, we're looking for long-term business partners. We're looking
Right.
for companies that we can trust,
Mm.
that will give us a proven track record of success.
Mm.
We don't have time to sit around and wait for things. So back to your value proposition.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me what sets you apart from any other plumbing supply company in central Nebraska. I can buy fittings anywhere, I can buy sinks anywhere. What makes you better?
I think it is not only our personal touch to all of our customers and making sure that we find the solutions that you, because that anybody can say that, but also that idea of the guarantee that we are going to get that to you when you need it, whether that be through regular shipments or whether that be through our ASAP system. It's one of those things we want to make sure that customer always has that product on hand, and whether you ask something of us that you'd like to have in the store, we can always special order that in. You might, we carry a certain stock of American Standard